Hi again. I just wanted to post a quick video and talk about the Trump tax bill that was discussed recently at the vice presidential debate between Mike Pence and Kamala Harris. Before I even get into that, I just want to point out, in case you don't finish the video, that when Trump created these taxes and they were passed, they were only 8 years for the average American that to enjoy. I mean, it's up for debate whether you got any kind of a financial break on your tax returns from the cut. But if you did, they expire. You've got 4 more years before they expire. And one of the reasons, I mean, to me, that's always been a big tell uh, when it comes to the Trump administration and how they operate and what they care about. Um, but it's a whole nother level after where Mike Pence took it. You know, he was so self righteous and hell bent on getting Kamala Harris to admit that she was going to raise taxes on the average American family of 4 children, or I'm not sure if that's 2 kids, 2 parents. But four was in there somewhere, and he was calling it the average American family. And he, was acting like he was so concerned and that it was so offensive that she was going to do this. And it's important to remember that in 4 years, those go away anyway if you did get a tax break. But if you are a corporation like Donald Trump, those don't expire. That that went from 30 some percent cut all the way down to, I believe it was 22% or lower. It's at least 22%. It didn't have to even be that drastic. I mean, he could have used half of that. The point is, though, is that it was tailor made for Donald Trump and his corporation, even though, as we know, he doesn't pay taxes. And you've got Donald Trump Jr. and all his people out there talking about the payroll taxes. Be very clear, that is Trump Corporation taxes. That is not Donald Trump paying his taxes. Now, I get that Donald Trump is different than us. He is better than us. And as you've made very clear, he should be allowed to do things completely differently, And it is sort of a crime that even his corporation has had to pay those payroll taxes like every other business in America. But I mean, especially since he was in bankruptcy, you would figure that, they'd give him a break on the where it regards his employees, as they have done in the past. You look at the Taj Mahal. Really, it's not the little person that matters. The little small family companies that forked over the building materials first, gave Trump this big grand opening of the Taj Mahal, and then soon went under because Trump never paid them. And but yet he not only, this is the problem, just like America and all of our shortcomings, not only did it happen and he never took responsibility, but he stands on top of those fallen businesses, on top of their materials, and touts it as his achievement. And you know the point is, I just want to make very clear, is that the only thing that Mike Pence had a right to criticize Kamala Harris for was that she wasn't going to wait the 4 years for them to run out on their own, that she was going to fix it. And to me, I don't see that matters. I mean, it is what it is, which is great. I mean, we're Americans. Even savings for 1 year is great, and every little bit helps, but not to the person who's going around, trying to capitalize off of these. These are exactly what they are and exactly what Donald Trump called them in private to his rich friends, which is a way to make them a lot more rich.